Hello and welcome into the Knicks-Verse Draft Lottery Special Preview with Foxy, my good friend Stephen Fox from Sports Talk with the Fox. Now let's talk about what would happen if the Knicks somehow would finally get some luck. Finally, Lady Luck smiled upon the New York Knicks and gave them one of the top 4 picks, or maybe even the number 1 overall pick. We have a 9.5% chance, right?
Yep.
To get the number 1 pick.
No, I thought it was 2%.
I mean, to get the top 4 pick.
Yeah, we have 9%, right?
9.4% chance to get the top 4 pick. Only a 2% chance to get the number 1 pick, but sometimes it's happened
for sure. We're overdue for some luck, folks.
Oh man, are we overdue? So if that happens, here we go.
All right.
If Knicks get into the top 4, who should they pick? Stephen Fox.
Well,
okay, let's do it. How about this? Let's do it this way. I was thinking about this. Let's talk about right now. If we got the number 1 pick overall, who would you take?
I put my GM hat on, and the first thing I do is call OKC and say, is there a player that you're going to find out, are you in love with? I'll trade the number 1 to them for OKC's number 4, OK's number 12, which is, I'm using the mentality of the trade of Trae Young and Luka a number of years ago from 3 to 5. So I'd swap there. So I trade the number 1 to go to number 4, because at number 4 we'll get Ben. So and then number 12, I think we get Terry. So I would trade, and actually from 1 through 3, I would try to trade with OKC to do that, to get those picks. They also pick 30, so I'd be a hog. They're picking 4, 12, and 30. OKC.
Let's take the 30 also.
Exactly. So I would, or I'll throw in our second round pick and we move down to the 30 spot.
I got to tell you, I love that idea, Foxy. If we got the number 1 pick, we trade it. I love that.
But you imagine us adding Ben and Terry?
It'd be awesome.
We would reconstruct the whole roster, folks. We'd add 2 dogs. We'd add outside shooting. We'd add athleticism. Oh my God. It all change.
Yeah.
And then
I'm going to go a different way.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a different way. I love that idea. I'm going to go a different way because I think there's one guy on here. I mean, Sharpe is still a little bit of an unknown. It looks like he could be an all-star type level guy. Same with Jaden Ivey.
Measurables.
Yeah, measurables. Yeah, I mean, same with Jaden Ivey, but I can't say for sure. You know what I mean? Like, however, Chet is such a unique player. And then you mentioned Victor
Wembanyama.
Yeah. Who's right now, he looks like a better version of Chet, but that just means that guy is just going to be, just even more outstanding.
Yeah.
Bigs in this league that can create their own shot, that can pass, that can protect the rim, and can shoot the 3-pointer. They're all MVP candidates.
Well
Chet
said.
Holmgren, if the weight issue, if he can find that sweet spot for the weight, I think Chet Holmgren could be a perennial all-star ongoing. And if we were lucky enough to get the number 1 pick, I would take Chet Holmgren. Now it's a risk. But look we're in this situation. This is where we are right now. We can afford to take this risk. Because he'll definitely be an asset. He'll definitely is going to be a player. He's proved it his whole life.
He's tough, folks. He's a tough kid. Don't go by him being skinny. He's tough as hell.
Yeah, he's a baller. He's a gym rat. He's
great court vision, high IQ,
tremendous. And he will not stop until he becomes the player that he is meant to be. And his whole life, he's had this issue about the weight and when he was junior high, the same issues, high school. Can he handle it? And he handled it every single time. He smoked everybody every single time. So can he do it one more time?
Baby, one more time. Baby.
I would gamble on that. I would gamble on that. Yeah. So then that also means if we got the number 2 pick and he was there, I'd take him. If we got the number 3 pick and he was there, I'd take him. Number 4 pick and he was there, I'd take him. So that makes sense. Simplifies that for me.
Cool.
I mean, I'm going for it. You know, because I have my hesitations. I'm not going to say I don't, but I just have a feeling about this guy, man. I
love that. I have this feeling about Ben and a couple others, and I'm glad. I respect that about.
I
Chet.
love your idea though of the trading down, because then you get 2. So I love that too. So I'd have to like really get into and weigh the pluses and minuses on that. But that's what I'm thinking there. Now, how about you? If we got the number 2 pick, what are you thinking?
I would go 1 or 2. I'd take Jabari. If 1 or 2, I take Jabari. I take Chet at 3 if we were at 3, and I take Ben at 4. Onward.
All right. So there you go. Wow. I like that. I didn't even put Ben on here.
Yo!
But I think Ben's going to slip. I have a feeling, and that's going to be good for us.
I hope so.
Yeah. Which is why I
can't see him slipping. I think he's just going to wow people in workouts. But if he slips, Lord, let him slip to us, because I like your draft a lot better than mine.
Oh, man, it'd be fantastic. But then again, man, if he's like there at 6 and we can trade up and flip for him, man, I'd love that.
Got to swing for the fences one of these days, folks.
Stanley,
and also one other thing,
Stanley.
We're all full of good players. The stock room's all full of good players. We need elite from this point on.
Yeah.
We need to start adding elite players, and let's pay a tax.
Yes, definitely. Or at least guys that can
athletic
become assets as well that we can then trade for elite guys. That too. I'm not worried at all about him being a Porzingis guy. In fact, he actually Chet rarely gets injured.
I know, but he's on the court 10 times a game. He's on the court a whole lot.
Yeah, he does like a Mitch.
I know he doesn't have a left hand.
Yeah.
So he definitely has stuff he has to work on. He's not in the half court. He's not much of a creating his own shot, but like you said, he has skills that only the Lord can give you at his height, man.
What did D-Nice say? Chet needs to get himself a Puerto Rican girlfriend. That's right, some rice and beans and plátanos. Yes.
What?
We'll find them up in New York.
What? No mofongo? No chicharron?
Yeah. Hey, maybe get him a Jamaican mistress. She can make some
pies for a little jerk with that. Yeah. Is that your jerk? You're happy to see me.
Trevor McKenzie, good to see you, brother. Tyson Daniel. Yeah, Dyson Daniels. We did talk about him.
Yeah, I just wish he shot better and was a little better athlete, Trevor. But he's a dog. We really like him.
He's definitely someone to target if the other guys are gone and he's around 9. If we're stuck at 11, he's there around 9 or 8, and no one's grabbed him. Even 10, I would flip up to get him. Ben not going top 4. I don't see it, but Foxy's got great instincts. He thinks he's gonna wow them. I just think guys that are 6'5", when they wow scouts or wow teams, the draft analysts for each team, when you got a guy who's like 6'8", who's wowing you, and you have a guy who's 6'5", who's wowing you, the size usually rise. So that's my philosophy in this particular chat.
But also that one thing, if you have a player who makes the guys around him better, you gotta love that Ben makes the guys around him better.
Well, so does Chet. So that's the Chet, 2 guys.
You're 100% right. 100%
of all the
right.
of the 5 guys, of the 6 guys we're talking about.
Paolo too. He's a great passer.
Paolo too. He's a great passer. Yes, I just have
Jabari's not. Ivy's not.
I just feel like, yeah, I agree. Paolo, yes, I just think to a lesser degree than the way Chet and Ben see the court. But Paolo is almost like is very close to there in terms of his passing ability and playmaking ability. And he can create his own shot. Well, he can.
Who?
He can. Paolo.
Oh, absolutely can create his own shot.
I'm just worried if he can do it in the NBA.
I'm with you. I'm with you. But I think he will. I think he will. Okay. I think he has the handles to do it. The handles are everything to get separation.
Yes, he has a better handle than I thought at first.
Yeah, and that's everything to get separation in this league.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for watching this. My name is George, Stephen Fox. Please tune in to more shows and please subscribe and hit that and turn on the notification bell so you know when we're going to actually go live. Because sometimes, right now it's random, especially in the off season. And we will see you around the Knicks-Verse.
Boom.